Hello, friends of the internet. Welcome back to Driven Dave. If you're just joining me for the first time, smash that subscribe button. I know it's cliche, but hey, I gotta say it. I'm really happy to have you all with me, and I'm really thankful for all the support I've had over the last year, and really ever since the channel began about 3 years ago. One of the things that's been really cool since, the last 6 months when the channel hit over 1,000 and everything, is that a lot of companies have reached out to me and wanted me to feature their products on the channel, which is something I really enjoy. And I'm happy to say that everyone that's reached out to me has had some truly great stuff, and I've been very appreciative of that. One company in particular has been with me since even before I had 1,000 subscribers, and every single product they send me is just absolutely home run, hit it out of the park, and everything is really high quality, and everyone at the company is amazing. So I just wanted to do a special shout out today and feature some of my favorite stuff from Vion. So be sure to check out Vion Parts. They have some really, really fantastic accessories for the Tesla Model 3, Model Y, Model S, and Model X. So today, let's talk about the belle of the ball. Okay, so at this point in the video, I think I was about to talk about how much I love my Vion roof shade. And I had the video all set up and everything, and I sent it to my friends at Vion, and they said, you know what? We have a better roof shade for you. And I thought my roof shade was perfect. I had no complaints, but they sent me a better one. So let's put it in. Why not? I'm all about it. And I mean, again, just such a terrific company. They're always tweaking things, making things better, and taking customer input, and their products are just always a home run. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install this the same way I had the old one, which I'm not going to use the exact factory recommended clip locations, just because I kind of like how I had it. Now make sure that you've got the one that says front, this side facing up, right? And I always get this wrong, but I'm gonna try and get it right on the first try. So yeah, so I think it'll go this way. So the way I had the old one, I actually just had one in the middle at the front. And so the way to get these on, just gonna try and center this out a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. And so I just kind of went, up like that. And the way that I like to do it is I just have the single clip in the front, and that just tucks into the headliner, like so. And I'll get you in here to see a closer look. Wow, this is better actually. I didn't think it could get better, but it's better. All right, so that's the front, and then I just like to put two in the back. So I put one over here. Which way? There, it goes that way. No, it doesn't. It's a tight fit. There you go. And it makes kind of a little clunking noise. There we go. So again, for this front one, I just use 3, and that seems to do the job just fine. So I line up the back 2, and then I line up the front 1, and then just kind of scooch it into place. And yeah, he was right. This is a tighter fit. There's less gaps. Okay, so now I've got you in the car. You can see I just kind of adjust this a little bit. That is nice. So you can see I've got one clip there, and then one clip on that side. And I just took this out of the box, so I'm sure these wrinkles will kind of relax out as it sits in the hot sun. Now I'm gonna toss the back one in and see how that works. All right, my friends, I did a little work off camera just because you didn't need to see me messing with these clips. So one here, one there. I went ahead and followed the instructions on the box, which is unusual for me, but here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this lined up. I'm gonna use I should have moved my seat forward. Oh, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and line up the front. And the little Vion tag, I have that towards the front. And then you can just slide in these little clips on the side And that's it. You can see we did that together in real time. And sorry my car's a mess, but as you can see, beautiful installation. I mean, it looks factory. You don't even notice it's there. And with all the hot weather coming, you're gonna love that. Be sure to check my link, Driven Coupon 10, save you some money on all of the awesome Vion accessories. Let's get back to the video. And it's right above my head. There it is, the roof sunshade. I love this thing. And as you can see, you can adjust it. There we go. You can adjust it to your liking, but generally, like, I never feel the sun at all through this thing. It's incredible. It's very soft. It has a reflective layer on the other side of it to keep the sun away from the car. I took this thing to Vegas and in the middle of the summer, and it kept us nice and cool. So it's terrific. It is a two-piece, but we usually we leave the back window open just so that we can kind of see the sky back there. My kids really like being able to look up, and I have tint back there, so I don't really need the sunshade so much. Although if it was 115 degrees outside, you better believe that baby would be on. It takes just seconds to put on. And this one, you know, if you do want to just have the open experience, very easy to remove and very easy to put back. So I don't know what else to say. It's an amazing product. It folds up. It comes with a very nice little Vion case. You can stow it in your frunk. You can put it probably under one of the seats. I usually keep part of it in the frunk, you know, the rear part. I absolutely love this thing. Be sure to order one using my link and save 10% with Driven Coupon 10. And I'll have a link to all of that in the description. The next stuff I'd like to talk about, speaking of keeping the sun out, they sent me their privacy shades, and I'll show you some better footage of that. But man, this thing is unbelievable. It's super thick. The quality is just unbelievable. Try and show you that. It's simply the best window shade I've ever used, like in any car. I would buy this 100 times over. It's amazing. It also comes with a kit to black out the rest of your windows. Fantastic. I've used it when I wanted to sleep and there was too much sun out. It's really terrific. You can black out your car. It's awesome. Oh, and I forgot, over my shoulder there, you can see for the little quarter window, there's another Vion mesh kind of blackout, and that comes with this guy. But then another set comes with the blackout sunshades. So I just keep the mesh ones in because, well, they work great. I really like them. And plus I don't really need to see out of there, but you still can, which is great. Incredible product, really great price. Check it out. You're going to love it. I guarantee it. The next thing we're going to talk about is the center console wrap, and it's kind of hard to show. I'll show some B-roll of that. That's going to be better. But really nice. I think it's I checked last night. I think it's $9. Unbelievable. And it's something to try. If you don't like it, just pull it off. It's great. This matches the wood color perfectly, I think. And it really kind of ties the interior together. It's hard to see. But if you look at this color, it's the same and it's awesome. It's super easy to install. And like I said, if you don't like it, just pull it off. It also comes with some carbon fiber door handle covers, and those are super cool, especially if you have the, can't remember what color my car is. It's something metallic silver. I don't know why I'm blanking. Yeah, but that's I have the silver one. So, and the carbon fiber looks really great on the outside, and that installs in just moments. It's super easy, and they're very durable. They stand up to the heat. They stand up to automatic car washes, little kids. So huge fan of those. Those are great. Even if you don't want the center console wrap, just order that for the door handle wraps, because I think those are really slick. And it's just an unbelievably good price. So the next thing we'll talk about is something I'm just very fond of, and that is going to be the Vion cup holder insert. And I have a video on these. I have a video on all of this stuff, but this is just kind of an all-in-one greatest hits. I have all the colors for this. I like the black personally. My dad likes the pink, I don't blame him. It's sharp. It looks really good. That is simply the best cup holder insert I've ever tried. And I've tried several. This is the best one. I absolutely adore it. I put my Yeti in there, it grabs on tight. I put a cup of coffee in there, it grabs on tight. It really just gives me a lot more confidence as I'm driving around drinking coffee mostly. So definitely love that. You're going to love it too, and it's not very expensive. The next thing we're going to talk about, we got these cool little charging cables. I've got the, whatever that is, the Lightning, and then the USB-C, and they both look like little wall connectors. Isn't that cool? Really nice, and they plug in beautifully to the Vion USB hub, which is really awesome, and it's going to give you 27 watt charging ability, and I've seen it go even higher, either 35 or maybe even more than that. Like when my iPad was like dead, I plugged it in there, and it allows you to fast charge your devices, you know, especially if you're low in the pack, and it'll show you how many watts you're pulling. It is so cool, and then it'll restart occasionally and spell out Vion, and I think it's neat. I don't know if you can see that. Right now it says 0 watts because we're not using any, but when I have stuff plugged in, it's fun just to look at. I love it, and it gives you also 2 USB-A's, which I haven't used, but I'm glad they're there. Super easy to install. It just snaps right in, and it plugs into your 2 little USB-C's in the center console there. Really, really great, and cool, kind of satisfying the nerd in all of us. It's really, really great. Oh, and I almost forgot, speaking of like satisfying things, so the last thing I'd like to show you is this really slick little phone mount. And I'm sure those of you that have recently bought Model 3, Model Y, you've probably been struggling a little bit to find a phone mount that you really like. And it's been really hard for me. I got to be honest with you. I've tried a lot of different mounts in this car. And, you know, with the windshield the way it is, it's kind of far away. So any of those suction cup mounts, it kind of puts the phone out of reach. And I just don't really like the positioning of it, as well as that suction cup leaving a nasty mark on the windshield, which is really hard to get off, especially if you have tint on your windshield, which I do. So it's not like you can just take a razor blade and scrape it off. You know, if you have a regular windshield, then I suppose you could do that. But, you know, like I said, I've got the clear tint to cut down on the UV rays. So putting stuff on the glass, it's not a great option for me, although it's, you know, it's workable if you want to do that. And then there was another mount that I bought off of Amazon, and it just kind of like wedged itself in here. Sorry, poor camera work, but it wedged itself kind of like between here and the dashboard. And after just like 2 weeks, it started scarring up my dashboard and leaving little indentions. And I just didn't like that. You know, I didn't think that was very cool, especially with how much I paid for this car. I want to keep it nice. And Vion came along and they made this thing, which I think is just super neat. It looks like it's like straight from the future. I think the design is really cool. I love how it swivels. It gives you kind of like infinite adjustability. It's really easy to adjust, and it's really on there. It clips in to the vents at the bottom, or whatever that is. I don't know. It just kind of, it has these little claws that go down, and it kind of moves to the side there. So it really keeps everything nice and secure. It never moves around, and I think is really great. So it uses a magnetic thing, whatever you call it, MagSafe. I'm probably using the wrong terms. Those of you that are phone nerds can correct me, but your phone just kind of bloop, sticks on there. It also comes with an external magnet. If you don't have a MagSafe case, you can pop that on your existing phone case. I usually just take my phone out of the case and I plop it up there, and it's great. And so it keeps it right where I need it, and it's really easy to adjust, and it doesn't mess up my car, most importantly. So that is really cool, and I can't remember how much it is. I want to say like 19 bucks. Don't quote me on that. Please check. I will have links to all of these products, in addition to my Driven coupon, 10% off coupon. So what are you waiting for? Go over, visit my friends at Vion, order some of these great products. You know, if it were me, I would start here. You know, the roof would be number 1. This would be number 2. I don't know. These would be tied for first place, actually, because whenever I get a new car, I like to keep it protected from the sun, and it's a no-brainer. Get this and get this. So that's number one. Number two, get the phone mount. So that way you got your phone in a safe spot where you can, if you want to use Waze or whatever, you can see it easily up there, instead of having to look down at like the wireless charger. Step three, I would get that nifty little Vion USB hub, because you got to charge your stuff. Even though you can do it with the built-in stuff, this is going to charge it better, and it just looks cool. Then get you that slick cup holder insert, and then just order everything else while you're at it. I don't know what to tell you. Everything they have is great. I have no complaints. I use this stuff every day. An honorable mention goes to their pet protector, which is fantastic. The quality is amazing. It's got weights in it that hold down the door protectors. Like, the fabric is thick. It's going to protect your interior. I don't have pets, so I don't use that a whole lot. But it comes in handy if I have to move some like dirty stuff, maybe some tires or some what have yous, to wherever, kids' bikes and stuff. Put it in the back seat. You don't have to worry about tearing up your whatever this material is, the not leather. Oh yeah, the vegan leather, as my friend Chris says, the vegan cow unzips his skin. It's a long story, but there was a video I did and it was funny. I thought it was funny.
It's leather, period. It's
vegan leather.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? They soy cows, and then they unzip their skin, and
yep, that's how it works. I'm told. It's pretty impressive. And then but there you have it. So check out Vion. Really great products, really great prices, and by using my links, you're helping to support my channel as well. So from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. I know a lot of you have ordered these, and I know you're loving them. And anyway, thanks for using my link. It does not go unnoticed, and it really helps the channel. It helps me invest in equipment and just more opportunities to go film better content for you. Okay, my friends, I think that's about it. If I forgot something, sorry, but I think I got most of it. As you can see, really great stuff. I'm a happy camper, and I know you will be too. So in any case, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for ordering everything Vion has from me. And until next time, my friends, stay driven.
Perfect.